Genesis 36 is a genealogical chapter that stands between the dramatic life of Jacob and the story of Joseph. It may feel like a list of names chapter, but it carries a powerful theological message. God kept his word to Esau, even as he maintained his covenant promise to Jacob. Esau's departure and blessing. The chapter opens by reminding us that Esau is Edom, the father of the Edomites who settled in the hill country of Seir. When Jacob and Esau both grew rich, their combined flocks became too great for the land to support. So Esau took his family, his wealth, and his livestock and moved away to Seir, leaving Jacob in Canaan. This separation shows that God blessed Esau materially. Even though the spiritual birthright remained with Jacob, Esau's prosperity is proof that God's earlier promise to Rebekah, that two nations would come from her sons, was being fulfilled. The genealogy of Esau. Genesis 36 then lists Esau's wives, his 5 sons, Eliphaz, Reuel, Josh, Jalam, and Korah, and their descendants. Each of these sons becomes the father of clans and tribes, and the text traces the chiefs and leaders of these clans. The list expands to show that the Edomites eventually had kings and rulers in the land before Israel had a king. Structurally, the chapter is designed to show a complete, organized nation emerging from Esau, parallel to the 12 tribes that will come from Jacob. The outline of national identity. The chapter also mentions the descendants of Seir the Horite, an earlier people group in the region, and then shows how Esau's people displaced or absorbed them, taking over the land of Seir. By the end, the chapter states that these are the kings who reigned in Edom before any king reigned over the children of Israel, emphasizing that Edom became a nation first, but Israel would later become the chosen people. Theological message. Genesis 36 teaches that God fulfills his promises even to those outside the chosen line. Esau despised his birthright, yet God still blessed him and raised a nation from him. Worldly success and spiritual blessing are not the same. Esau gains wealth, land, and leadership, but the covenant promise of a global blessing remains with Jacob. Genealogies are not just lists. They are stories of God's ongoing work. Each name in Genesis 36 represents a people and a history that will figure in the broader biblical narrative. Discourse conclusion. Genesis 36 reminds us that God's sovereignty extends beyond the heroes of the story. Even when the spotlight moves away from Jacob, God is still shaping nations, preparing conflicts, and building history. The chapter sets the stage for the future hostility between Israel and Edom. But it also shows that God's hand is always at work, even in the background of human affairs.